Which one of y'all been watching Pokemon? Because I'm hearing the theme song in my head. Anyways, greetings, good morning, good day, wherever you are watching this. This is going to be our general guidance reading. So this is timeless, potentially, you know, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. Shout out to Ashley for gifting me this. I believe this was a deck that you gave me. Thank you. All right, let's tap in and see. Holy Spirit. Yeah, I don't know why I keep hearing Pokemon. The theme song in my... I gotta pay attention to what part it is, I guess. Something about traveling across the land, searching far and wide. I think that line is what's coming to me, so I don't know what that's about, but let's get it. The High Priestess. This is my Queen Esther card. All right, so you have the Two of Staves, which is Wands. Two of Wands. Judgment. Wow, this is dope. Can you see that? That's pretty dope there. These cards is pretty something, okay? King of Sacred Circles, which is the King of Pentacles in this deck. Ten of Wands. You are searching for something. You guys, it's like you know that there's more to something here. It could be, we'll go further into it, but I feel like you know there's something more to what you're seeing. It's like a vast, it's an infinite sea. Some of you guys, if you've been dreaming about you've been underwater, or this could have been a dream you had sometime in the past, but it's something that's very prevalent. Like this dream never leaves you. This could have something to do with, it's like, you know, the water. When we have dreams of being in the water, typically is our emotions. Could also represent the subconscious mind. You're underneath water. If you've been dreaming about wanting to come up, it's like there's something that you're pushing through. And I feel like you're about to break this glass ceiling. It's an illusion. And I feel like for some of you, it's things that have been spoken over you from the Genesis, and for some of you, it may be a specific person that has spoke something over you that you're going to break that glass ceiling very, very soon. Because it's like this person, this man, it's almost like her reflection, but it's an angry reflection, and it's like it's punching towards her, like as she's trying to punch through this water. It's an illusion. Whatever this limit, it's an illusion, and she's breaking free of it. Something about you breaking through a level here. Someone's grandfather, something with drums. You resonate with, you are of a Native ancestry, Native American ancestry. It's like a drum call for some of you, a drum. For some of you, maybe you want to meditate before you go to bed with like the sacred drums to help you tap back into that dream. There's something significant about that. But for some of you, if the dream part doesn't resonate, I feel like it's something here that you're tapping into. It's like breaking that illusion of that glass ceiling. It's just an illusion, this veil, this cap, this limit that keeps you from reaching that high level. You're about to break through that. It could be something deep within the emotion. Could also be something generational that your ancestors carried, limits, you know, poverty, mindsets, no one ever makes it out, or life is hard, relationships never work out, whatever, you know, rhetoric that we hear from our family members. There's something ancestral that's being broken. The Eight of Cups. You guys are venturing out. You're turning away. It's like this. It's almost like you have to be pushed into this sacred quest. Maybe that's why I was hearing the Pokemon. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I've been hearing some funny stuff, but like whatever gets the point across. But maybe you are searching far and wide for something. So you're being guided to travel, maybe travel literally, or travel in the subconscious mind. Something with your dream realm, your dream time. You guys are on your way, or you have mastered something, or you're on your way to mastering something within yourself, I feel. You're uncovering something, I feel. It could be different for each and every one of you, but it's like you're about to break free. Is that the, dang, what is that? It's a sacred site. Dang, I can't remember, with all the stones and stuff. I can't think of what it's called off top of my head right now. But it's like it's a mystery, something that you're tapping into the genesis of. Your chariot. You're about to be called to a next level of your journey, a high level. It's like spirit is getting you suited and booted. That's why it's very important that you break through this glass ceiling, because you're about to elevate. Temperance. It's a lot of water imagery. So I have no doubt that this has something to do with breaking free of the subconscious, like some type of subconscious programming that you've had that kind of kept you in this limitation. For some of you guys, you're in transition from one energy to a new energy. Some of you guys are into water magic or something. Scrying. I can never say it. Scrying. Ugh, whatever. I can't say it. But you guys know what I'm trying to say. Someone might be able to see a pregnancy, whether it's your own pregnancy or someone else's pregnancy. You might be able to see your pregnancy. 9 of Cups. Okay. Let me pull just 2 more. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. There's that big mama, that grandma energy. The grandpa and grandma's here. You have the King and Queen of the Sacred Circles. But you could be one of these. You don't have to be earth or fire. I am seeing a lot of water energy as well. You don't have to. I mean, we all embody different elements. But I'm picking up that some of you guys, the quest, you've been on a like heavy spiritual journey of healing and releasing some things. And it's like whatever you've been healing specifically is leading you to this place of, it's like you're going to be amongst some type of high people in high positions. This is people performing in a palace, or it's like a royal palace or something. For some of you guys, your gifts and your talents, it's like, I'm not going to just limit it to entertainment gifts and talents, but it's a gift and talent that you have that is going to be, I heard, exploited. It could be exploited if your energy is not balanced, and that's why Spirit has been really, really getting on people about making sure your energy is right, that you have a healthy self-image about yourself, that you are in tune with who you are called to be and not seeking outside of yourself. You're seeking your true self. And when you seek this, it's like naturally you align in your gifts and talents, and those gifts and talents are going to be recognized or noticed, or even going to be, you're going to be invited to places where there's important people, or what we call in the world or society important people. These could be people in you know, politicians. These could be just people of high statures. For some of you guys are entertainers, or something that you do that maybe the higher ups deem as something entertaining. But I have to say, with that, I was about to call it the Queen Esther card, but the High Priestess card at the bottom of the deck, there's something, you come with a purpose. On the surface, it may seem all fun, nilly-dilly, whatever, but it's something deeper than that that you come with. You have a divine assignment. So, yes. Let's pull some more cards. Shadow. The joy of spring, new beginnings. So as I'm recording this, we are in spring, but it's also in this number, what is it, 52, number 7. So it's a completion of something. There's a completion and things are about to spring forth. Something's about to spring forth, I heard. Time is an illusion. Give it up to the divine. So there's no strict timing on this. This is really based off of where you're at with yourself. Natural order and divine timing. Top of the deck is playfulness, time for fun. Yeah, it's time to enjoy yourself. Some of you guys, you are gearing up to maybe just do something. Get out of this energy that you've been in. You're breaking free of it. It's going to place you in the right environments when you seek fulfillment, joy and fulfillment, and live your life as you're called to live it, and be just you, free flowing in your energy and your essence of who you are, period, and doing what you enjoy in life. It's going to lead you in the right spaces. But I feel like even if it be that these higher ups feel like you're something that is just for their entertainment, or you might feel like you're being no. Whatever gets you into this space, I don't know, Spirit, I don't know if I can tap all the way into that, because it might be different for each and every one of you, but it's like these people are performing. One man's playing an instrument and the woman is dancing. They're entertaining these royal people. There's a man that's cloaked in the back. I just noticed him. He looks like kind of like this Merlin vibe a little bit. And it makes me think of this card right here. You guys are being watched over and protected. Someone that maybe is going to guide you or help you get into a space or place. And I can't speak on it too much because I feel like it's different for each and every one of you, but at the same time, it's sacred. So it's not meant to be revealed. You know what I mean? And on top of that, you know, it's sacred. And who, like I said, it's a sacred energy, and whoever is watching, you'll get it, you'll understand it, or you'll get it when it's time. And sometimes it's being hidden and being protected from people that watch these videos that don't need to have this information or don't have the best intentions. So that's why it's being hidden. But there's something here. It's a quest, there's a spiritual journey involved, and there's a divine assignment in this. You're being placed in certain places and environments, not for what you think or what these other people may think, even if they think they're being strategic or being sneaky, or you think you got it all figured out. God is thousands steps, linear steps ahead. A part of you knows the assignment, or it will be revealed over time. It may... I may have to upload this to 2 different places, because I feel like this may resonate with some. That Queen Esther energy is coming up. The Queen of, not the Queen of Swords. Maybe for some of you, Queen of Swords resonates with you. Maybe you are an air sign female. But the Queen Esther energy comes out for me in the High Priestess. I keep wanting to say Queen of Swords, but High Priestess energy. And what I'm getting from this is it may not be the typical traditional way that people view the Queen Esther story, is like this love thing that leads to her purpose, her destiny, and what she was really called forth for. Not so much the love part of it, but her being placed in a certain circumstance, maybe having to leave or detach themselves from things was not easy. Maybe being left in a certain tough spot leads to this destiny spot, or leads to a place of finally breaking free from that glass ceiling, that illusion that keeps someone from being joyful, keeps them from living a happy life, living in their authentic truth and purpose. Once that happens, it leads to this place right here. But like I said, I can't really go into too much about that. This Queen of the Sacred Circles, that divine mama energy, you're being protected by this past ancestor. Her prayers is still covering you. That message still stands. If you watch that video, y'all know what I'm saying. If you didn't watch the video, I'm getting this grandmother energy. Whether you met her in this lifetime or not, she could have been 100 years old and you never met her. She may have lived years and years and years ago. But that prayer that she prayed over her generations, over her lineage ahead of her, the children and generations to come, that prayer is still powerful and is still protecting each and every one of you. And there's a specific child. And I have no doubt that this grandmother knew about this one particular child that was going to come in their family that was maybe called to something. And that is very well you, whoever this is meant for. Same thing with the grandfather. They may have called you to the circle. I don't know exactly. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm saying what I'm guided to say. But called you to the circle, or you're being called to something higher. And again, it's like there's a knowledge and wisdom. There's a sacred ceremony. Maybe this was literally happening. Maybe this was something you did have this grandmother in your presence. Maybe you don't remember her. Maybe she passed on before you could really get to know her. Or maybe she was still around. Maybe she still is around. But something about a sacred ceremony. Your grandmother could have dedicated you to God, or dedicated you to something cultural, something traditional. Could have happened on a full moon, whether you remember, you don't know. Maybe look at the time that you were born, around the time that maybe you had your dedication or a baptism or something. It's still covering you to this day. And I feel like they knew you were called for something. Some of you guys may resonate with Black Panthers or maybe Bassett. Yeah, but it's kind of like, there's some type of royal bloodline that you're a part of, and it's like you're seeking that part of yourself. It's like, you're not living at your fullest potential. You feel like you're a part of some type of royalty, something about your culture. You may want to look into your ancestry, do some type of ancestry thing. I don't know how accurate those things are. I'm kind of leery about giving people my DNA, but I mean, we probably already gave, you know how it goes, we just naturally be doing it. The doctors tell us to do stuff. We be giving our DNA up without, whatever. That's a whole nother story. But for some of you, you might want to look into your background a bit more. For some of you, it might be a desire of yours, but you're searching for something. You're not living in your fullest potential for some of you. And it's like that glass ceiling, that illusion. And if you guys had a dream about being underwater and rising up, my ear is ringing really loud. Like rising up above those limitations, breaking through, oh my God, why am I trying to say two words at once? Through that illusion, what's blocking you. For some of you, your grandfather might connect with thunder, something with thunders, your grandfather's energy. Let's pull some from my spiritual messages deck. My ear is still ringing. The heck? Holy Spirit, clarify this message for the collective of those coming to receive it. I pray for divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity and peace and understanding that comes along with it. What is this message? Prophetic dream. Wow. Yep. And you're not of this world. So whatever you were called to be is not of norm, or to be restricted by things of this world, or what people say is popular, what people say is successful, what people say is beautiful, handsome, whatever, trendy, power, all that stuff, earthly stuff. You're not restricted to that. You're not of this world. The rules don't apply to you. Your calling is different, whatever that may be for you personally, specifically. Then you have the prophetic dream. So yeah, some of you guys may get a dream about something. God is showing you in that water dream, something with water dreams. Pay attention to those specifically. Peep game, something the Spirit needs you to pay attention to. Do not be leery, but do not be deceived. Demonic contracts. Like I said, some of these people that you might be surrounded by, or may want to have you around, they may have their own secret agendas. But you have yours. You have your assignment. Agents. Can't make it up at the top of the deck. The agents. Some of these people in these circles are agents, but there's someone in the background that is watching over you, that is protecting you. I'm getting someone that is wise. The staff. The power and miracles of God. So I'm also getting like Moses when he went back to get the cherubim. So you're being guided in the right direction. So even if it seems like it's something that's not for you, trust. But for some reason I'm getting the story about Moses, but I'm getting like the scene from the Prince of Egypt where he had to go back into Egypt to meet with his brother. And his brother at first was all happy to see him. Ramesses, he was all happy. And then Moses was like telling him what his assignment was. And Moses was laughing at him. And he was like, okay, let's see about this guy that you speak of, right? And Ramesses called his sorcerers to start doing all these tricks and these magic tricks or whatever. And then Moses, with his one staff, he was able to create and do miracles just the same with that. And even his stuff was overpowering that. Some people, they might say what I'm doing is sorcery and magic and all of that, whatever. However you want to interpret it. God can work through anybody and anything. I submit these things to God when I'm reading. This is asking God to guide me through this. And on top of that, I don't even need them. They're a tool, they're helpful, but I don't need the cards. But it's something about you guys showing something about yourself. Yeah, it's entertaining to people, but what they're witnessing is there's a power of God in it. You're creating some type of miracle or something about your energy. Now, it could be anything. It could be sports, it could be singing, it could be writing, it could be a speech, a poem, it could be a presentation of any sort, or whatever this is. And these people are wowed by it. It's like, oh my God. And you might not think that it's too much or anything, because this staff is just a stick, right? Until Moses submits the power of God into it and the Holy Spirit, it works. It's working through this stick and it's able to perform all these different things. You yourself is just kind of like, oh, that ain't nothing. That's just whatever. And these people are like, oh my God, like, oh. Looking to exploit that and be entertained by it, but not knowing that you come with an assignment. And like I said, I'm gonna stop there because this is not meant to be really tapped too much into like that. So I ain't gonna feel no type of way if this don't get a lot of views, because I don't feel like too many eyes need to be watching this. It's only for those who it's meant for, but I gotta put it out anyway, right? But yeah, that is the message, you guys. Much love as always. Be blessed, be safe, take care, peace.